Hey everybody, welcome to the Quest Diagnostics Scouting Report. Good health starts with knowing, here with Steve Zakuani. I'm Nick Firchau. We're previewing the Seattle Sounders' next big matchup at home on Saturday, June 25th, up against NYCFC at CenturyLink Field. Kickoff 2 p.m. The game's on ESPN as well as on local radio, Cairo 97.3 FM and El Rey 1360 AM in Spanish. Steve, a lot of issues here for the Seattle Sounders coming into this game on Saturday. Most recently, a loss on the road at the New York Red Bulls last weekend, and a number of storylines that have played out throughout the season played out again at Red Bull Arena. Most importantly, the inability to finish for the Sounders. A lot of chances created, but the inability to finish. We talk a lot about tactics and formations on this series, but let's talk a little bit about confidence and the intangibility of what it means for a guy to put the ball in the back of the net because he's feeling good. Sounders haven't been able to do that with these young players.
No, I mean, New York was about 16 shots for the Sounders, one of their best attacking games of the whole entire season. But I think what it comes down to is when you're in front of goal getting those chances, it's a mentality thing. And the Sounders, yes, have a lot of young players, but I think the issue at the moment is these young players, like Aaron Kovar, is playing with a lot of confidence, but probably still doesn't see himself as a starter. They don't understand that you are Ziggy's guys. These are the guys Ziggy's has. You're playing there because you're actually in the first team now. It's a mentality shift. When you understand that, yes, I'm a young player, but I'm here because I'm good enough. I've got to put these chances away, become more consistent, get my team victories. You become way more efficient. I played on the Sounders as a young guy. We had Freddie Montero was a young guy. We were 20, 21, 22, but we're scoring a lot of goals every year because we knew we were starters. Some of these guys play like they're expecting that any time now, when guys get back, they'll be yanked from the team and won't be playing. You can't have that mindset. You've got to believe you are there for a reason. You're the guy. And if you get the chances, you've got to put them away. 16 shots, amazing goal scoring opportunities. To leave New York with 0 goals, massive disappointment.
Jordan Morris has 5 goals this year, so he's put up some good numbers, but you remember, 4 of those came in consecutive games, so now it's a matter of consistency for Jordan Morris, and Aaron Kovar has 1 goal this year. It all adds up to 13 goals forced for the Sounders this year. That's the second fewest in the league, just ahead of the Chicago Fire, who have 11. They're at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. Now, if there's a cure here, it might be playing up against NYCFC on Saturday. NYCFC comes into this game with the worst defense in the league. We take a look at some of these numbers. 31 goals allowed. That's by far the most allowed by any team in MLS this year. And you go back just a couple weeks ago, they lost to the New York Red Bulls 7-0. Some really terrible numbers for NYCFC. They've given up 2 own goals. They've conceded 4 penalty kicks. And perhaps most importantly, Josh Saunders, that veteran goalkeeper who won a couple titles with the LA Galaxy, his save percentage hovering around 59%. That's worst in the league. The league average is right about 70%. And when you look on the field with NYCFC, these are unrecognizable names on the back line. All their money was spent on the attacking players. That's great. But their defense is seriously lacking.
Yeah, you know, Nick, sometimes numbers don't tell the whole story. In this case, it does. This team is very, very bad defensively. If you're the Seattle Sounders, if you're Jordan Morris, even Jovan Jones or Aaron Kovar, if you ever needed a confidence boost going into a game, it's this game. Their one standout centre-back, Jason Hernandez, isn't playing. He had a red card. So all the guys who were there, these are guys who are still getting to grips with MLS. They're playing in front of a full open stadium. You have to jump on top of them. NYCFC, tons of firepower going forward. But this is a team that can absolutely be got at. And for the Sounders, we're waiting for that 3-4, 5-0 win. And this weekend seems like the perfect opportunity for the team to do that.
The game is 2 p.m. on Saturday. Sounders at NYCFC. Again, you can watch the game on ESPN or you can catch it on local radio. Cairo Radio 97.3 FM or El Rey 1360 AM in Spanish. For Steve Zakuani, I'm Nick Firchau. Thanks for watching the Scouting Report.